Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We are going to be diving back into some spooky little videos, and mainly by Nuke's Top 5. Now, if you do like these Nuke Top 5 reactions and are forgetting to hit that like button, you know what to do. It's the best way to let me know that you want to see this kind of content continue, and I will continue reacting to these, giving you guys my thoughts, and maybe even debunking some of these, or even just getting plainly creeped out by some of these. These are so much fun to watch. And we're going to go ahead and do more of these. I waited about a week to react to this to give, the original video more time to get its views in. But go down to the link below, click it, go watch the original video, and let's go ahead and dive into this, and I'll give you guys my thoughts during and after the video.
Urban explorers from the YouTube channel Urbex Castronautica visit the historic La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The cemetery was built in 1886 and is the final resting place of many notable figures. But while wandering through the huge cemetery's 12,000 tombs and vaults, the guys stumble upon a crypt that has been vandalized.
No!
Their camera captures something downright chilling.
No, esto están re abandonados, boludo.
Como la lógica, y lo usan como los jaulones, viste, que hacen los panales. Yo llevo, no sé, la abeja se confunde y hace.
That's fucked.
Mirar en ese lugar, miren esto, loco. No.
You hear that?
¿Qué es esto?
What the?
Did you see it? No? Well, neither did the guys who filmed it. You see, after posting this video to YouTube, their sharp-eyed viewers were freaked out when they noticed a creepy little pale hand pulling back into an open coffin. Now, it happened so quick that it's hard to see without brightening the footage and analyzing it frame by frame. But when the footage is converted to a negative image, the spooky little hand is a bit easier to see. Now, it's very unlikely that anyone could have crawled into that coffin to fake this. This crypt is very old and unstable, and it would be very dangerous for someone to just climb inside. So did this group of urban explorers accidentally capture proof of the paranormal? Well, as usual, you decide. You can watch this entire Well, as usual.
It's really weird because when the hand is going down in it, the camera does a weird glare kind of thing. You guys see what I'm saying? Let me go back a little bit. I'm going to get close to the camera. Don't be scared. When the hand is finally noticed on camera, you'll see like a blur on the screen.
Group of urban explorers accidentally capture proof of the
right
paranormal?
Right here.
Well, as usual, you decide.
See how the camera just got like brighter and then you kind of noticed the hand going down? It was weird. It was just a weird little effect I just noticed, but it's still creepy. I don't really know how to explain that one. It could be CGI too. I mean, it's pretty damn good if it is edited, but yeah, that's a bit hard for me to kind of, because he's probably right. Look at that thing. I mean, it looks like it's rusted out to hell. Like that, if you even try to stand on that, you're gonna break it and go down with it. So it wouldn't really surprise me if, yeah, I just don't see anybody getting on that. I mean, whoever, if it was somebody, props to them because that's disgusting. It looks foul inside that place. I don't know. That one's pretty tough.
You can watch this entire video over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Castronautica. Trapped. In this next video, a man is taking a short video of a car that he's planning to sell. The vehicle belonged to his sister, who tragically passed away right inside the car over a year and a half ago. After sending the footage to a potential buyer, he gets an alarming message saying he should really check the video closer.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you can have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice. Here's the front and a little back. Here's some of the back. But I don't know, if you're interested, just let me know what you think.
Throughout the footage, the faint sound of a woman crying can be heard. The video was shared online by These Dark Adventures and quickly gained nearly 500,000 views. In the video comments, many concerned viewers believe that the voice belongs to the spirit of the man's sister who passed away inside the car.
Okay, but the crying sounds, if monotone's the right term for it, it sounds like it's coming off of like a speaker or something, like it's being played by on something. It just it didn't sound like a natural cry from a spirit. It sounded like, maybe it's the phone, right? The whatever he's recording with, maybe making it sound like that, but it feels very, very off, to be honest.
And that her soul is still trapped, unable to move on. Motorcycle mystery.
I don't really know about that one, to be honest. I mean, it would be sad. It is like heartbreaking, the whole story behind it. I mean, I couldn't even imagine. Did it say how she died?
Who tragically passed away right inside the car over a year and a half ago.
How'd she pass away?
After sending the footage to a potential buyer.
Okay, so they just insinuated that she died in a car accident. Okay. How's the car in good shape then?
He gets an alarming message saying he should really check the video closer.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you can have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice. Here's the...
Said she was attacked? His sister was attacked and she passed away in the car. Oh, that's so sad. That actually is sad. So the car wasn't... Okay, why do you show a picture then, or like a clip of like a car and a busted up against a tree? I guess she actually got attacked in the car.
If you're interested,
that actually... I'll tell you right now.
Let me know what you think.
I'll tell you right now, if that's legitimate, that is heartbreaking. Like, that actually is sad. I mean, it could be easily faked. I can acknowledge that right now. Of course, it could be easily faked, and it probably is fake. I mean, the fact that they got over 500,000, I think he said, followers on that. 500,000
Throughout the footage,
likes.
the faint sound of a woman crying can be heard. The video was shared online by These Dark Adventures and quickly gained nearly 500,000 views.
500,000
In the video
views.
comments, many concerned viewers believe that the voice belongs to the spirit of the man's sister who passed away inside the car, and that her soul is still trapped, unable to move on. Motorcycle mystery. In the city of Cagayan de Oro in the Philippines, a motorcycle rider is driving down a busy road that is notorious for being the site of many fatal accidents. He is about to experience something that is truly bizarre.
Jesus, Murphy. Came out of nowhere.
Someone appears to jump right into the motorcycle's path, but when the rider looks back, there's no one there. But it gets even weirder, because the motorcycle rider claims that whoever this was, they didn't appear to have a face, only a strange dark blur. Now, many locals believe that the rider saw the ghost of someone who passed away on the dangerous road. But if this wasn't anything supernatural, then just what happened here? Let me know what you think. Open house.
Whew. I don't know. I mean, it's so easy to go straight to CGI. His reaction is what kind of sold me on it, to be honest with you. But I feel like I've seen videos like that too. His reaction is what sold me, and how he pulled off to the side of the road afterwards.
Reddit user/realtor Sandra is recording a tour of a 1960s bungalow-style home to show prospective buyers. Sandra's filming at night in order to showcase the house's interior lighting. But it's starting to get a bit late at the creepy little cottage, and things are about to get weird.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962.
A mess up? You had to look up the year.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Wow, she's really shocked. She's not saying a single thing.
Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one.
Okay.
Come on, just move the glass or something.
She totally changed her demeanor once that door opened. She froze, which actually, this so far might be the most convincing. So far, if it doesn't get too silly, might be one of the most convincing paranormal videos there. Just the door opening, her standing there in complete shock, just looking at the door, and then she finally decides to grab the camera at some point, but she was just kind of just looking and seeing what was going on. I've been in those situations. And I've done similar situations where I've actually experienced something paranormal, and then I would stop what I'm doing. I'd freeze for a few minutes to at least, let it, if it's going to do anything else, let it do something else. But then I would, pull out my phone or do something, and I'd be like, hey, yeah, do it again. I've done that. I've actually done that in the house by myself. Like, hey, if you open that door, why don't you shut it again? I've heard the laundry room door open and shut by itself. And that door does not shut and open by itself unless you push on it. So I heard it like literally latch and then, open, and I've heard it, and I've asked it to do it again, and it wouldn't do it again. Crazy.
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Clearly not. You're handling yourself pretty well. See like someone run at her. Is that the fire alarm? Or like security?
A door suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked, but she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the fireplace shifts and slowly moves as if it's being pushed by some invisible force.
I missed that.
But things get even crazier as a smoke detector suddenly starts to beep before crashing violently to the floor. With that, Sandra has had enough and just gets out of there. But there's also something else that is very creepy in this video. Something that only a few viewers even notice. So again I ask, did you see it? Right before the door moves, a face in the picture right beside Sandra seems to slowly darken, and then the creepy little shadow fades away just as the door swings open. Sandra says that she's experienced several unexplained paranormal events in this home, but this was the first time that she finally captured it on camera. We need to
Okay, I gotta go back through that one. That's fascinating.
see what's going on. A glass of water sitting on top of the video.
It kind of looks like someone just drops it. It doesn't even look like it falls off the wall. It looks like someone just had it in their hand and just drops it. Now, I could be completely wrong about that, but What I was trying to look for was any sort of ounce of any shadow or anything like that. Maybe somebody in the window reflection or something, you know, sitting up there or whatnot.
Suddenly swings open on its own and Sandra is spooked. But she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on.
Open the... It was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
The slight things I'm looking for are like the things that have a sense of some ounce of reflection on them, like the door did in the window, and seeing if I can see somebody like walk away from them. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing that at right now. I'm not seeing that. It's a weird video, but it does feel set up a little bit. You know, one thing happens after the other, and then the things that do happen are very much things that are very common that can be easily faked. The fire alarm going off and then it getting thrown, like just dropped, was interesting, but I don't know, it just, out of all of them, that's probably the one that's won me over the most.
Sandra is spooked, but she gathers her courage and rushes out to see what's going on camera. We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Flickr. Reddit user Sibseb says that his mother is taking care of a young foster child at her home in England. One night, a TV is playing a cartoon in the child's bedroom, but the flickering light from the screen reveals something that the Reddit user and his mom simply can't explain. Something that is downright creepy.
Okay, I thought that's what we were looking at.
Someone seems to be seated in the chair.
Looks like a baby sitting in the
chair. A small pale face illuminates in the flashing light from the TV screen. Then the face just disappears. Reddit user Sibseb wonders if his mother's security camera accidentally captured a paranormal presence. But what do you think this is?
It's creepy. It's creepy. Looks like a video game.
UFO. Around 2 a.m., Florissa Bonalay and her family friends are driving home to Fond du Lac, Saskatchewan, Canada. Suddenly, Florissa spots something very odd in the night sky.
It looks like a UFO, right? That's a UFO.
Oh shit. Point the camera at it.
It's just staying right there. Look, it's just above there.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. That's a UFO. You can just see it.
That's crazy.
Well, hide, you know.
Bro, you can just see it. It's like the round.
Just keep recording it.
It's only on YouTube. It won't expire.
Everyone is shocked as they witness a strange circular object.
Oh
with
my god, that's
flashing
cool.
lights soaring through the sky.
Okay. And it's because the entire family started acting like that is almost why I believe this one. This one actually is pretty convincing because, yeah, that's exactly how a family would react in that situation. Oh my god, get your phone out, record that. Holy shit, do you see that? She's like, keep recording it. That's a UFO. It's like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Imagine if it started going towards them. That was pretty cool. I like that one.
Posted the video to Facebook, and friends and local residents immediately began to respond that they too have seen the strange UFO. Eyewitness reports in the thread go all the way back to January 1990. So just what could this mysterious flying object be? Let me know what you think.
Okay, well, since it's been seen in the area several times, could there be a possibility of someone in the area being able to, like, fly one of those up in the air around that area? Like, maybe this is, like, somebody who has, like, a remote control or something? Very possible, because everybody says that they've been seeing one that looks exactly the same in that exact same area. Now I'm, like, sitting here thinking, is there someone out there pulling pranks? It could be, but it's still cool. It's still cool.
Down in the comments.
Feels legitimate, so.
Follower. Nick Perry says that late one night he was driving down the allegedly haunted Dyers Lane Road in Roseville, California. He says that he saw an ominous dark shadow figure appear in the middle of the road. Nick believes that this dark entity followed him home and says that he now experiences terrifying paranormal activity. So back in 2022, I shared Nick's story on Nuke's Top 5, along with some of the scary footage that he had captured. Now, in the last 2 years since those videos were recorded, Nick Perry has moved to a new house in a new city, but he believes that the dark entity has followed him.
I just got home, and as I was walking in, I heard some banging noises in here. So that's why I'm setting up the camera right now to find out, what the it is. Max, shut up! There's nobody here.
Nah, dude.
I was up against the fucking wall.
Nick decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from...
Yep, yeah, dude. Imagine walking up, you see someone's shadow, you run over there, and there's nobody there, but the shadow's still standing there. He runs immediately back to grab his camera. I gotta go back. I gotta see if there's like a cut or anything between the time he runs back to the...
Yeah,
Let's watch that again.
Shut up! There's nobody here.
And there's the shadow was still moving. The fuck?
I was up against the fucking wall.
Nick decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from home. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked.
Damn! Okay.
Nick says that he's reached out to several churches and religious authorities, but no one has helped him. As of today, Nick says that he continues to experience
Okay, because most of the stuff looks like it could be faked. Chairs sliding across the floor very slowly. Okay, I'm gonna go back and tell you where I think I saw, where I could definitely see maybe possibly a bit of fakery.
Up against the fucking wall.
Again, you gotta keep in mind too that there are people in this world who will pull this shit and post to YouTube and TikTok and stuff because they know people will get invested. And look, if it's self-acknowledged as fake, these are kind of fun. But that's one of the reasons why people have a hard time trusting certain paranormal channels, is because of people who will pull stuff like this all the time. And it has to do with that first clip of the fridge opening and
Nick
whatnot.
decides to leave several cameras recording when he's away from home. When he reviews his footage, he is shocked.
Okay, we know that the fridge door opens, right? Fridge door opens and whatnot, so it's the way it's facing. You see how it turns, it hits the door, I'm not sure if it's a cabinet, but it hits that closet door, and then the closet door opens, that's closest to that corner, then it opens, right? So like, okay, it gets pulled that way towards the door, hits it, and then that thing opens. Okay, why does that door open and not the other one? Why is it all kind of around that corner? So there could be a string attached in that corner somewhere and someone's pulling it. So literally someone could do this. Look how I'm seeing this. Someone could have ran a string from this right here, right? This wall right here, and went all the way back and behind there and is hiding in this room, and all they have to do is pull a string and they could open that fridge door and open that cabinet door.
Nick says that he's reached out to several churches and religious authorities, but no one has helped him. As of today, Nick says that he continues to experience paranormal events in and around his home. He shares his dark experiences over on his YouTube channel, Mimic.
Yeah, there was just not enough there. And everything that, again, was happening it could be stuff that could be easily faked. First off and foremost, what entity is just going to open a fridge door and then shut it for no reason? Right? Apparently it takes them all of this energy to do things, but for some reason it's going to open a fridge door. Why? Why would it waste its energy doing that? I mean, it just makes no sense to me.
Leandro from Buenos Aires, Argentina says that he began to experience strange, unexplained events only weeks after moving into his new home. He says that he would often discover that many of his belongings had been inexplicably moved into the house's bathroom. Leandro installed a security camera to see what's been going on. But late one night, he captures something more than he bargained for.
¡Sos hijo de puta!
Leandro is completely unnerved by the strange paranormal experience. He decides to check into the history of his new home for answers. He is horrified when he discovers that in the 1950s, a family of 4 passed away in a tragic fire on the very same land where his house now sits.
Is that
Another
real?
night, and Leandro has his friend Daniel over. And once again, shit goes sideways.
Window. Window. Is there someone walking by the window?
A mysterious white figure can be seen passing by the window just outside Leandro's home. Then the items sitting on the nightstand get launched into the air by an invisible force. And Leandro and his friend Daniel jump up in shock. And now, this is when things get really strange. Because Leandro claims that after this incident, the spirit that haunts his house actually began to imitate or mimic the sound of his friend Daniel's voice.
Son las 3 de la mañana de nuevo y esto es con lo que yo convivo desde hace meses. Con esto yo convivo hace meses. Siempre que grabo, vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz. Daniel se fue hace meses del país, vos no sos Daniel. Si querés lastimarme, salí y lastimame ahora. Ya, déjame de joder. Déjame de joder.
Okay, it's fake, and his friend is probably the one helping him do this too. The reason why I say it.
Lastimarme, salí y lastimame ahora. Ya, déjame de joder. Déjame de joder.
Why does the screen go completely black? Because his friend was probably standing on the other side of the door, so when he opened it, the screen goes black and his friend can move out of the way. Right? It goes black again.
Si no puedo vivir. Ya no puedo vivir así. Ya no puedo vivir.
Probably him.
Yo no tengo más miedo.
Like, what made him want to walk out there and walk towards that door? First off, it feels like it's set up. Like he had a job to do. He went in, looked through the curtain, walks out of the building, opens the door, letting his friend know that he's walking out of the room, right? Like, so it probably makes a noise, so his friend was probably listening to it, and then he walked by the door, and then he acted like there was a ghost. He didn't even immediately go in there. He just waited till the ghost walked right by the door till he opened it and walked in.
Oh, yo así no puedo vivir. Así no puedo seguir.
Leandro says that he's had more than enough of the strange supernatural activity in his new home. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I think it's a hoax.
You decide. Footprints.
I think that one's a hoax.
A woman named Kat lives in a remote area near the woods in Pennsylvania. One freezing cold morning around 4 a.m., Kat wakes up to find a light dusting of snow covering the ground outside. But then she notices something just outside her back door. Something truly disturbing.
Good morning, guys. It is literally
Good morning.
5 a.m. And I opened the back door to put some dry food out for the stray kitties. And there are people feet printed all over my deck in the snow. Do you see this? They start over there. And it like barefoot walks up to the table. There's nothing coming up to the... Maybe there is some coming up to the door. What? And I don't see any in the yard. What is this? I see them kind of coming out of the flower bed. They stop there. I thought maybe they would have walked off through that flower bed, but I don't see anything there. It's like one straight line from out in the yard.
Yeah.
Up to the door, turned around towards the table, and then just stopped moving. That one has like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 toes. That's 6 toes. So is that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 16 degrees out. I have not gone outside yet. My cat came and woke me up, hysterical, probably because there was some barefoot person on the deck. I'm just more concerned about like a mental health crisis because there's no reason to be out there barefoot.
Now, for obvious reasons, Kat is a bit freaked out. But she's also worried that someone might be experiencing a mental health crisis and is wandering around in the freezing cold with no shoes. She calls the police, but she's reassured that no one has been reported missing or lost, and there have been no reports of trespassers or break-ins in the area. Kat is concerned, but she's done all she can, and she just lets it go. But almost 2 weeks later, the mysterious footprints are back.
Okay, morning footprint update.
Morning footprint update.
Let me show you. This is the first time we've had snow since the initial footprint sighting. Do you see that? They're barefoot again. They're in a different spot than... Look at my shadow. So those prints are in a different spot than when we had prints before. Let's go downstairs. It is 7 o'clock. I've been up since 4:30. I didn't look outside. I just came up here and then I opened the window to see if any of the stray cats were coming up to the door yet because I didn't feed them yet. I'm gonna stay right along the side so I don't interfere. Those are definitely very bare human feet, but there are not 6 toes on these.
For a second, I thought she was going to be gutsy and go looking for whoever made those. I was about to say, big mistake.
Can tell. I don't know. No, those are very clear toes right there. So the house next door has nobody living in it, so I'm not sure why the prints would be coming from that deck.
Unless there's a homeless person living in there.
Happy New Year.
Kat purchased 2 security cameras to monitor the outside of her
Good.
home. But the mysterious barefoot stranger hasn't returned. Yet. So could this be something supernatural? Or is it something even scarier?
I would say if it was somebody actually living next door, they probably saw them put the cameras up, so they decided not to sneak back over, more than likely. I wouldn't even be surprised if this person was probably eating the cat food. In all reality. Some people will go through desperate measures to eat, and they will eat cat food. I'm just saying. I think it might have been a homeless person, and they could also retrace their steps. As a matter of fact, when she said that this one had like 6 toes, this could have been the person trying to make his way back off the porch by stepping on the same footprints again, and that's probably what was going on, if I had to guess. But the second they saw her put up cameras, they were like, oh, well, I'm not going to be doing that anymore because I don't want to get caught on camera.
A real person creeping around Kat's house in the middle of the night. Heads up, Popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong is back, this time investigating an abandoned school in China that is said to be extremely haunted. As his live stream audience watches, Xiaolong begins to hear unexplained noises from somewhere in the building. He's a little on edge as he goes to check out the strange sounds. What happens next is... just watch.
Disturbing. Jesus Christmas. That would have made anybody shit their pants. He smacked it off the desk like, fuck. Good God.
Xiaolong gets the fright of his life because of a plastic statue head. But luckily, Xiaolong delivers a good old-fashioned slap upside the head to put that statue back in line. But things are about to get a bit more serious and a bit more frightening. As Xiaolong explores deeper into the haunted school, this happens.
Oh yeah, someone kicked it, didn't they? Flies right at his camera, hits him in the face. What kind of attitude does this guy have? He just smacks and just throws everything that he sees moves. Doesn't even ask it to do it again. He's just like, nope, just screw that, F that. And also, why did he just go ahead and smack that statue head? What if that thing was made of stone and he smacked it? He didn't even think, he just smacked it. Yeah, what if that thing was made of stone? That would have hurt.
我叫你玩儿，操你妈！我叫你玩儿。
Someone just break the window?
A small ball inside a classroom rolls across the floor by itself, so Xiaolong chucks it out a window. But then the lights hanging from the ceiling come crashing down, almost hitting Xiaolong.
Like poltergeist activity, like, you threw our ball out the window? That's like the only thing we have to play with, fucking prick.
Now, luckily, the ghost hunter made it out safe, but he's not done just yet.
Oh.
Inside one of the school's many rooms, he finds a dirty old mirror. And this is when his exploration takes a terrifying turn.
And ends right there. He's not gonna play that shit. Damn, this guy's funny. I'm not afraid of you. You've been running down hallways, man. I'm sure something's about to happen, but he keeps saying he's not afraid of it, and then yells, "Fuck your mother!" And he's just screaming. He's breathing heavy. This thing has you wrapped around its fingers, man. This can't be real. This actually can't be real. He just tried to kick whatever was standing there. Damn, that's gold. Damn, I need to check out this guy's channel. Oh my god. It has to be fake. It has to be. There's no way. Surprised he hasn't kicked the mirror yet. He's gonna turn around. It's gonna be standing right there. Jeez, man.
In the mirror's reflection, someone can be seen standing behind Xiaolong, but when he swings around in terror, there's no one there. After an attempt at kicking and flailing at the invisible entity, Xiaolong finds that the reflection of the figure has disappeared. But now he spots a shadowy face peeking in from a window, and a heavy closet comes crashing down right in front of him. The activity is becoming a little too intense, so Xiaolong decides to leave and ends his live stream. You can see even more terrifying moments from this ghost hunt over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong.
I'm not even sure if that's terrifying. I genuinely think that's some of the best, funny, hilarious content I've seen in a while. The fact that he just grabbed the trim of a door and started like flailing it in the corner because he thought someone was standing there watching him, that is gold, man. That was good. That last one was pretty good. It was not what I was expecting. I can't believe that was number one. There's no way that was real. There's no way that was real. I actually genuinely believe that was fake. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Which one was your personal favorite one? Yeah, that was good. That was really good. I really enjoyed those. But the number one was really funny. I don't know. I just had a good time. That was a good time. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will certainly see you in the next one. Do take care.